I'm going to tell you a story. About this little box. And her. That is my mother, Mary Lou Quinlan. My mom and I were so alike. We talked alike, we walked alike. We finished other people's sentences for them because we knew what they were going to say anyway. And my mom taught me how to eavesdrop. They're breaking up. It's so sad. She's better off. He's such a jerk. Well, it was 1945 during World War II. And my dad was on leave because he was in the Army and he was stationed in Philly and he was on leave, and my mom was working as a hostess in the USO there. My dad put on his tan Army uniform, it was witch hazel clean. And he walked in and he saw her. And that polite man made a beeline for the radiant redhead and he asked her to dance. Now I don't mean the way we dance, that rockin' back, no. I mean dance steps. They danced real steps. That's the way they danced the rest of their lives. Mom and Dad were married on June 11th, 1949. And they celebrated their wedding anniversary on the 11th day of every month for 57 years. My parents had a motto for their marriage. Always together, even in heaven. Dad had it engraved on a pendant that Mom wore as long as I can remember. And get down on our knees and pray the way Mom taught us to pray. Dear God, please watch over Mom and Dad and Jack and me. And then as time went on, the list got longer. Dear God, please watch over Mom and Dad and Jack and me, and Nanny and Papa, and Grandpa, Bill Murray's Rumors, Kathleen, Sister, Mr. McGowan, Aunt Anna, Mr. Fleming, Aunt somebody's wife, Jack Kirkert, Robert Kennedy, John Kennedy, Robert Kennedy. God bless them all. And then I climb up on the bed and I pull up Aunt Pearl's quilt right up to my neck. And then Dad would come in to snug me in. And then Mom. She'd sit on the bed and take her hand and slowly close my eyes over and over, until I fell asleep. A coworker said to my mom, "You ever heard of a God box?" From that day on, every time Mom had a wish or a worry, she'd grab a piece of paper, any piece of paper, date it, write, "Dear God," write out the concern, sign it, fold it, put it in the box, and surrender. My mom inhaled a worry and exhaled a prayer, and she let it go. Now in the beginning, it was hard because Mom kept worrying, so she had to practice and practice, and I think that's why she finally came up with a warning for the box. So if we started worrying about what she put in there, she'd say, "Hey, if you think you can handle that better than God, it's coming out of the box." When I got to the hospital, they had started emergency brain surgery. They shaved off all her beautiful red hair. Massive, paralyzing stroke. My dad was a wreck. He said that Mom woke up that day and she was tired. She put on her favorite outfit and she threw a load of wash into the washer. And they went to the doctor's. It was a regular scheduled appointment. They were sitting there, and then Mom put her hand on Dad's knee and said, "Stay with me, Ray." Dad looked at her and he could see that a stroke was tearing her apart. Horrendous. Wait. That's what you do outside surgery. Wait. And that's when the nurse walked in with a gun. You know the kind of gun I'm talking about, those barcode guns they give you in Target that scan and read the barcode? She walked in, not a word, not a smile, aimed that at my mother's barcode on her ankle, bam! Pulse, bam! Temperature, bam! And inside, I just wanted to say, do you know how amazing this woman is? Do you know you shaved off her beautiful red hair? And if she were awake, she'd be listening to you talk about your boyfriend and how your feet hurt, and you would like her. She'd be your friend. She'd be your favorite person on this ward. And you would bring her water. Bam! The next day, the three of us weren't so shiny. Dad was walking around room to room, and Jack was acting like he was working on his computer. Me, I was planning your funeral. Of course, Mom had already planned her funeral, or at least the music for it. She kept the old programs from when her friends died, and then she checked off the hymns that she liked. One of them she checked off Spanish Eyes, good choice. I nixed that for Ave Maria. And suddenly Jack said, "Where's Mom's God box?" She used to say, "I'll put it back in the box." I thought I'd go to her room. Opened her closet. Her closet was alive. I mean, there was her blue lighthouse dress and her black Pisces skirt with the fishes all over it and her white leather jacket. And I reached up, and my hand hit something wicker. The God box. I found Mom's God box. And I thought I would try again. There's another one. There was another one. There's more. There were 7. Oh my God. Jack, Dad! There's 7 God boxes. We each picked one up and took off the lid. Pulling out the slips. Tiny, tiny notes. Oh, look, this one was 2006. She must have just done that. 2002. 1999. 1998. It was 20 years. Every wish and worry and decision, and mountain and molehill and that Mom ever had for us. 2 decades. A love letter to us in 1,000 pieces. Please let the Pergo floor be the right choice. Please stay near Ray. Please sell 2166 Broadway. Oh, that was our apartment in New York. Please let Jack and Sandy make the right decision about job. Oh, that was when they were going to go to Hong Kong. Don't you take away Megan and Kelly from me. Please sell 2166 Broadway on Easter Sunday. There you go. And Mom put her own illness in the box. For all the years Mom had that blood cancer, she never told anybody. Just us. But she didn't want us to worry. And she didn't want anybody's pity. Darn crepe hangers. So she put it in the box. Dear God, my mouth sores are hurting so much. Please a cure for that. Please a cure for my platelets. Love, Mary. Dear God, my Ray cannot stand to see me like this. Please, a miracle, a cure. Mary. She never gave up. Dad became a hugger. I changed too. I was always nice, but I got warm. Here's me on a plane before. Overhead, all mine. Seat pocket, all mine. Everything underneath, mine. Computer, Here's me, warm. Overhead still mine. Seat pocket mine. Mine. Hi. Do you live in Fort Myers or do you live in the New York area? Oh, I'm going down to Fort Myers. My parents live there. Well, my dad lives there. Your daughter's in PR? Oh my gosh, I could help her. I know so many contacts. You could just, I will give you my card and then we'll help her out. It's going to be great. And for the everyday stuff, the little stuff, I just ask Mom. I mean, she's right up there. And she always tells me what to say. I can hear her all the time. Like right now, she's saying, Mary Lou, let these people go. And that Colleen, she is such a good friend. You stick by her. And look at Jackie. So handsome. Anything else, Mayor? Oh yeah, one more. Hands on.